Hello all, welcome to Leetcode Weekly Contest 426. We are solving a problem. Identify the largest outlier in an array. So in this problem, we are given an integer array nums that contains n elements, where n minus 2 elements are special elements. And the remaining of one of the remaining elements is the sum of the special elements and another one is the outlier. And outlier is defined as the number that is neither one of the original special number nor the element representing the sum of those numbers. Now, note that the special numbers, the sum and the outlier must have distinct indices but may share the same value. We have to turn the maximum potential outlier in nums of array. Let's quickly see the examples. Here they have said 2, 3, 5 and 10. They have said that outlier is 10. Let's quickly see. The sum of 2 and 3 is 5 and sum is there. The special elements are there and maximum number is 10. That is an outlier. Okay. In this problem, minus 2, minus 3, minus 6. Their sum is present as minus 6 and 4 is outlier. In this we have 5 ones, so there plus 5 is already there, their sum is there and 5 is the outlier. So that is the crux is this problem. If we try to see this problem, the elements are a1 a2 up to a of n minus 2. Apart from that, we'll have sum of a1 to a n minus 2 and k is my outlier. Okay, the sum of every element, if we see the sum of every element, it will be a1 a2. The sum of entire array I'm talking about, that this nums array that we are given, the entire sum will be a1 up to a of n minus 2 plus sum plus k. Can I say that a1 to a of n minus 2 can be replaced by sum, because that is the value of sum and that sum will be present. So the sum all will have two sum values plus k. This can be written as 2 into sum plus k. Okay, so this means that I will have some even number of value when I subtract k from that number. This is a 1.2 note, that the sum of every element, if we remove k, will be an even number, and that even number divided by 2 will be my sum, and that sum should be present in my initial array nums. So this is 1.2 note. So the idea, what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to iterate over all the elements. First iteration, I will go sum all minus a1. That may vary, like this can be jumbled, not necessarily that the first iteration will be a1, it could be sum or k. So this I have taught, telling about the n iterations that I'm going to do. So possibly if my first iteration I have sum all minus a1, I will get some value. What I'll do is basically I will check that if this value is even or not. Why so? Because it should be even, because there will be two sums. That value should be twice of the sum value, so that should be even. And after that, I will also check that is this the element that I'm getting by dividing by 2, the even value that I have after subtracting that particular element from it, divided by 2, that element is present in my array or not. Let me quickly jump back to my code, that will make more sense. Okay, so here what I'm doing is I have initialized my answer as int minimum, because the question demands that we need to return the largest potential outlier. I maintain an ordered map that will be basically taking the frequency of every element in nums. I'm maintaining a sum also. So once I'm iterating in nums, I'm incrementing the frequency of every element plus adding every element to my sum variable. Now I will go to every element in my nums again. Now what I'll do is I will basically subtract this nums of I that I'm getting from the sum. I will also update that nums of I from my map. Why so? Because they have said that each value, and the sum, outlier and every element should be distinct. They have the same value but they should be distinct. So if I subtract from it, if it's 1, that it will get removed. If there are more values, they will remain. So what I'm doing over here is that the sum, whatever sum I'm getting, modulus 2, it should be 0. That is, should be two sums, 2 into sum, and it should be even. And if I divide sum by 2, it should not be equal, it should be present in that my map. That value should be present. First I will check it is even. Divided by 2 will give me some value, it should present in my map, and it should be greater than equal to 0. That is the funda here, that if nums of I minus minus, it might get 0. That is why checking this condition, and I'll update my answer should be maximum of nums of I or answer, because this is the case that I found one outlier. So there are many other possible outliers that the sum or the array might be given that they may be satisfying number of conditions, but we need to find the maximum of them. So that is why I'm updating my answer over here. Now again backtracking all the changes that we did. So incrementing nums of I again back to 1, increasing it by 1, and adding the nums of I again to sum, because in next iteration I need the entire sum and removing the next element, not the I have whatever the element I have removed, I need to add it back, and simply finally I will return my answer. So yeah, that is all we have to do in this problem. If you have any query, do comment it out, and if you like the video, hit the like button and do subscribe for more daily content. Thank you.